Hello, and welcome to the We Recommend podcast, a movie podcast where every week we recommend a movie for you to watch and then come back here and listen to us discuss. I'm Jesse.
I'm Jason.
As Bertrand Russell once said, the only thing that will redeem mankind is cooperation. I think we can all appreciate the relevance of that now, because this week we recommend Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, you've got red on you.
Got red on you. I know, that's what I wanted to do as a quote, but I was just like, it's got to be a little longer. And then I was like, oh, that's a nice little quote in this funny movie. And
Man, I fucking love Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Dude.
Bill Nighy.
Simon Pegg. Every time I go in, I'm like, hell yeah, I love this movie. And then I always just think it's because of Edgar Wright. I like his filmmaking, his like crazy edits and like how funny his movies are. But this movie is all on the back of Simon Pegg.
I know. I think he's maybe my favorite British actor / writer.
He's so good in this movie. God, of course he's funny. He's funny in everything. But man, he really hits the emotional beats in this movie.
Yeah, they really do.
Like with his mom and then with
his stepdad.
Yeah, and then his friend at the end, Ed. I was watching it yesterday and I was like, I might cry. It's wild how good he is. Well, I guess my first question, what makes this movie good for you? Like what makes it so good?
I don't know. I love the silliness.
Mm-hmm.
I love British comedy just because they have embraced silliness more than any other culture, I think.
Yeah, and they're okay with it being a little too silly, which is something that we've learned that we love, is when things get extremely silly.
Cheeky.
Yeah, I know. And this is supposed to be our third movie in the British invasion, where one of the first movie we did was Robin Hood, where the lead actor is an American that can't do a British accent. Yeah. The second movie is a Canadian making fun of British things. And then this is our actually most British film that we've done in our 3-movie British invasion. I was going to do 4, but I was literally like, I can't think of another British movie off the top of my head.
Man, there's
so many.
There's 3 in this pocket.
Yeah.
There's Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, which I haven't seen. At World's End?
Yeah, it's great. I'll let you borrow it. I have it on Blu-ray.
Nice.
It's it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. When I heard about it, I was like, man, I can't believe I never heard of it.
Yeah. It kind of came out and just didn't get the same reception as the other 2 for some reason.
Because they're fighting alien robots.
Yeah. It's so funny, though. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'd love to see
it is probably my least favorite out of the 3, but I mean...
It's probably why we never heard of it.
It's like, if I gave Shaun and Hot Fuzz a 10, I give At World's End a 9.
Nice.
I mean, it's not like it's bad at all. And there's a lot of wrestling in it. And the action is so good in At World's End. So do you prefer comedic zombie movies or like more serious?
I don't know. Like,
it's not like a whole bunch of comedic ones.
There really aren't.
The ones that are pretty. I like there's the one that's like a musical during Christmas.
What?
Anna and the versus the Apocalypse or something.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's weird, but I kind of really enjoyed it. I remember putting it on. I think when it was Natalie. It was on the couch with me. I felt like she checked out pretty early, but I was like, I kind of fucking like the music and everything. But I'm also a sucker for a musical.
Oh,
I love musicals.
I kind of do too.
Yeah. It's like every time I'm like, I don't know.
Have you seen Hamilton?
No,
Holy
I haven't.
shit,
I haven't. Dude. It's on Disney Plus, but it's really long.
Yeah, it is really long, but it kills.
I know. Every time I hear I feel like I'm saying every time a lot. But when I hear a song from it, I'm like, yeah, this song, this rips.
Yeah, man.
I just need to do it.
So good.
Maybe while I like play something, I'll just have it look up every once in a while.
And not watch it.
I've actually got a little bit addicted again with watching like scariest videos on the internet.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like playing a game. I look up, I'm like, ooh, scary.
You just like when it gets brutal, you just look up,
yeah.
Go back to your cozy game.
It's like, ooh, okay. I guess with mine, this is probably the best comedic zombie movie ever made.
I think so.
I do think I prefer the more serious just because usually the comedy doesn't always hit in zombie movies.
Right. And I think that's what makes this movie really special.
Yeah. And it's just, I guess, being American, seeing like all the British stuff, it just kind of makes it a little more charming too.
I think so. Yeah.
And especially just him walk. Oh, man, God, the fucking filmmaking in this movie
so
is so good.
Like the scenes where he's just walking down the sidewalk, and there's two of them.
Yeah.
And they're so different and funny.
Yeah, it just makes me want to scream. And it's like, no wonder Edgar Wright had a whole career. Have you ever seen so before Edgar Wright did this, he had a show called Space?
Yes.
Have you seen any of it?
Yes, I've seen the whole thing.
Really?
I love it. I fucking love it.
I want to so bad. I think I've watched one episode, and it was the one where they pretend to have guns, like their hands gun each other.
Oh, when they're on the subway?
Yeah.
And the kids attack them with finger guns?
And they're like running around.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
That's the only, I think I've seen most of that episode. That's about it. Because I always heard that was a good one. But apparently they did a zombie one.
He's always playing Resident Evil 2 in that one. Whenever he gets sad in the show, he plays Resident Evil 2 and just gets killed by zombies all the time. That makes
sense. There's a lot of I have some notes about how he came up with the idea of this movie that deal around Resident Evil.
There's one scene in this movie where a lot of the extras from Spaced did the scene for just £1.
Yeah.
Which is like $1, I guess.
Now it's probably like $2.
Like $30.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite Edgar Wright film? So let me just lay them out. There's obviously the Cornetto trilogy, which is the movies we talked about. Shaun.
They call them Cornetto trilogy because of the ice cream.
they eat the ice cream in everyone.
I love that.
Then you have Scott Pilgrim. And then Last Night in Soho.
I haven't seen
Baby Driver.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Baby Driver? That one's really good. It's and then there's his new one, Running Man, which I haven't seen yet. But
wait, the one from
the newest one?
No, I haven't seen that either.
It's got Glenn Powell in it.
So I guess this one's my favorite since I haven't seen any of the other ones.
Mine's still Scott Pilgrim. We did Scott Pilgrim.
Okay, yeah, we did.
That one's probably my favorite, just because that one gets me so riled up. It's so good.
Because you're so mad at vegans.
Well, no, it's just like the music. Like I listen to Garbage Truck, the song from that album, like at least once a week.
That's awesome.
Just because I love it, and I always think like, man, if I was in this band, people would think I'm so cool.
Yeah, dude. Like the one.
We are Sex Bomb.
The one Sex Bomb. The show that gets me the most with the music is Westworld. It's so good.
I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes from that. That's about it.
The first season kicks major ass.
Yeah, and then I heard it constantly goes down.
Yeah, it does.
In terms of quality.
Yeah, but there are like there's a few scenes here or there that are really awesome.
I've noticed that modern sci-fi movies really struggle, or shows really struggle on keeping keeping up the quality.
They kept trying to drag it out for 100 years. Like, quit. Just make one good thing.
And I'm pretty sure that's the creators of Lost did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because it's pissing me off right now.
That's why I'm just waiting till From is over with, because I know it's a cliffhanger heavy show, I'm sure.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Every moment.
It's so fresh. That's how Lost was, which was why I was
infuriating.
So glad that I waited till they're all out. I remember that. So like after I bought season 5 of Lost, I finished it at like midnight, and I was like, damn it. I have to go buy the box set immediately. So I woke up as soon as Hastings was open and went and bought it.
Hastings rip.
So if a zombie apocalypse happens, what's your plan? I don't think I've asked this question yet, but we haven't done another zombie movie, so I'm assuming I probably have, but who cares?
So what we constantly tell the kids is like, whenever any kind of zombie apocalypse or world-ending event happens, we go to the farm, which you've been there.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to go. We're just going to go there. And then it
is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
And it's on a hill.
You have no service. Well, yeah, the only thing I worry about is woods. Yeah. Like, they could just come out of the woods, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, but they're not going to come from the top, right? Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely stay out of the cities.
And it's got a pool. And a hot tub. And a grill.
Okay.
We're set up.
I'm actually going there now, even without zombie apocalypse. Kicking them out.
Mark, you too.
So I guess Well, I guess last time we kind of had this question, which I'm now realizing we definitely did this question, but I don't think that was your answer last time. Mine was always we played the game at Home Depot when I worked there forever. We had a whole plan of like shutting off the doors.
Home Depot's a badass place to be.
And like there's so much propane there. Like our forklift would be, we just like build up the forklift. We'll just go over to Walmart, break in, get a bunch of snacks and stuff, and then come back. And we had a whole plan for that. But let's say zombie apocalypse happened right now. Meteor hits, boom, zombies everywhere.
You go to Home Depot, you take it over.
Yeah. It would just be like just kind of drive around, hope they're slow zombies, find a mansion that looks abandoned, and just live there. It's kind of like, what was that movie where it's kind of like a apocalypse, but like someone like does a what do you call it when they take out like all your electricity and internet and stuff, type of like terrorist
an EMP
attack
bomb?
Or essentially a cyber attack.
Okay.
Right? Because what's the movie? It's like it's got Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali. The kid's teeth start coming out randomly.
Oh,
it's on Netflix.
The one Obama made?
Yeah.
All the cars clog up the interstate.
And, it kind of ends. Well, spoilers for this movie. I can't remember the title of. But like one of the girls goes to this rich house and they have like a whole bunker underneath, and they're like, "Hey, we're safe," and they play Friends. That's essentially that would be my dream. I go into a bunker and someone has the box set of Friends. Like, I'm safe.
Oh man, if Friends is the only show you had to watch
during
an apocalypse,
I got my 6 box sets of Lost. I got the box set of The Office. I'll bring some movies.
How you doing? I just blow my brains out.
Just like throwing my PS5 in my car. Natalie's like,
that's what you gotta say.
Natalie's like, we need more stuff than
We're
this.
going for the long haul, honey.
It's like, the worst thing about the apocalypse is the fact that we won't have anything to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, to get into some facts here, George A. Romero, creator of the movies to which this movie plays homage to and lampoons, was so impressed with Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright's work that he asked them to cameo in Land of the Dead as zombies.
Nice.
They appear as 2 chained zombies used in a photo stand. You still haven't watched Land of the Dead?
No.
Oh, I love it. It's all about class. Like,
class.
Like
upper, billionaire class and middle lower class.
And it's really great. It's probably George A. Romero's last good zombie movie, even though he made like 2 afterwards, which don't really work, but I watched them all and enjoyed them all.
Nice.
Because there was a point, which the movie I'm going to do as my double feature, it was like in high school, Hastings was around. So I just went and just rented all of the George A. Romero movies and then anything that said of the dead. I essentially got it because I got pretty obsessed with it.
But you didn't rent Zombie Stripper Nightmare.
No.
That's too bad.
No, that would have been awkward to rent.
I rented this and I did not enjoy it. I want a refund.
I only made it 15 minutes in.
No, that's not even possible.
Because of masturbation.
Because it's so good.
No, gotcha. Okay. So when asked by an interviewer why they chose to have slow-moving zombies instead of running zombies, Simon Pegg simply replied, because death is not an energy drink.
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
I was like, there we go. Because it really doesn't make sense for them to be fast. With 28 days later, it does, because it's an infection, not really death. Fast-moving dead zombies. I mean,
why wouldn't they have? What are they working on there?
Well, it's because they have no life in them.
Maybe if they ate a dude, then they'd be fast for like a little while.
Yeah. Well, I always thought with the slow zombies, it's kind of like there's no part of them that are human, so they're just kind of figuring it all out. So I could see if like maybe making a zombie movie where they walk slow and then
at the beginning.
Yeah, and then they get faster as they're like kind of like
they figure out their motor skills.
Yeah.
They start doing math problems.
It's almost kind of like
Good Will Hunting.
Similar to Warm Bodies, actually. How do you like them apples? So Shaun and Ed's friendship is based on Simon Pegg's and Nick Frost's when they shared a flat together. In fact, Shaun telling Pete that he likes having Ed around because Ed always makes him laugh was Pegg's argument to director Edgar Wright to cast Frost in Spaced. Even though Frost had no prior acting experience, Shaun and Ed also play games on the PlayStation 2, something Pegg and Frost characters often did on Spaced.
Hell
so like Resident Evil 2 and
they
stuff
did
like that.
play that a lot.
So when Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg began pitching this movie, Film 4 Productions showed interest in it. They then significantly cut back its budget, leaving the movie without a production company for a while. Because Wright was still hoping to get this movie made, he held off on taking other directing jobs for TV while searching for new financing and ended up having to borrow money from his friend, including Pegg. For me to take on a television job meant I was pushing back the film back, so I was going rapidly broke. I was like majorly in the red. After 18 months, Working Title Films picked the project up, which Wright felt was ironic as the film mocks the classic British rom-coms that Working Title produces. Wright also said that Pegg still hasn't allowed him to pay him back the money he owes him from those lean times.
What a sweetie pie.
Yeah, I mean, they just seem like great friends.
What a little pickle.
And I think the only thing that most Edgar Wright movies are missing now is Simon Pegg.
Oh, yeah. He's just a gem.
Yeah, he really is. And it's like when they started putting him in the Mission Impossible movies, it was like, all right, now we have Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames, and Simon Pegg. I'm set.
Yeah, Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg. I mean, they're both just, they can't not be funny, I don't think.
We are going to have to do Baby Boy soon.
I don't see that.
Oh, Ving Rhames is so good in that movie, man. Oh. It's a John Singleton movie. It's so good. It's probably my favorite of his, honestly. Man, we're just gonna have to do it soon.
Baby boy.
We're gonna have to do it soon. Maybe they'll be coming up soon.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
So the title began as what Edgar Wright describes as a one-page Word document that sketched out the general idea of the movie back then called Tea Time of the Dead. It's so good. He started to develop a concept after playing Resident Evil until late, and while going out half awake the next morning, wondering how a British person would react to a zombie apocalypse without the firearms that are common in American zombie movies. This inspired Shaun's hungover walk to the shop and back.
Yeah, when he's just ignoring all the dead
just like
people.
Not seeing any of it. Wright has also influenced by an experience where he didn't watch the news for 2 weeks, missed the 2001 foot and mouth epidemic, and was then puzzled by news reports of cattle being burnt. He thought it would be funny that the world could be ending and two guys would be the last to know because they skipped the news.
Yeah.
Something that would not happen today because we're all on our phones constantly.
Yeah. I love that scene where he's flipping through the channels. It's just like news reports coming out that people are, and then switches it to people like the lion eating the gazelle.
Yeah. That's just, I mean, it's wild how good Edgar Wright is as a director and just how clever you can be to think this stuff up. When I think of Baby Driver, I remember when I heard that he was doing kind of a car or a movie about a driver, essentially. Like he works on a team, they rob stuff, and then he drives. And I remember turning to Natalie, is like, man, I really hope that we get a quick zoom in of him grabbing like the stick shift, moving it back, then doing a quick zoom to him pushing his foot on the pedal, and then we just drive really fast. And he did it like 5 times in that movie. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, those quick takes are so good.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like, yes! Ah!
And those are so great for comedy, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they do the scene where they're talking, like making a plan for what they're going to do. And he's like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I love it.
And then back to the Winchester.
Is that just like, man, so many British movies have done that. Maybe just two. But like, I know Snatch did that a lot.
Yeah, very much so, yeah. So according to the DVD commentary, when Ed attempts to cheer Shaun up at the Winchester with plans of binge drinking, he is actually summarizing the events of the next day, Z-Day, entirely in drinking references. Bloody Mary, check out girl in the back garden. Bite at the King's Head, Philip, couple, David and Di. Little Princess, Liz, stagger back, impersonate zombies, bar for shots, firing the rifle at the Winchester.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I do remember whenever, first kind of getting the internet and stuff and just looking up a lot about movies. This is obviously one that I looked up because I loved this movie growing up. That was one of the first things I saw about this movie. And I was like, oh my God, immediately rewatched it. And then I was like, oh snap, that's so cool. But yeah, I guess we're kind of ready to get into the film, huh? But we do have some YouTube comments. You'll never guess from who. Yeah. So, meant to have this pulled up already. Let's see. Someone called Salisbury Mistake said on the Austin Powers. You guys rock. And then our dog Mark with the C.
Right.
So he said, finish the episode coming back from Chattanooga with the family. Another good episode, fellas. Let's see if I can get my teenagers to sit through it.
Oh no!
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
It is a long movie, and I don't know. It's so funny and rad, though. I think teenagers. I would have loved this as a teenager. Really upset that I never saw it.
Constantly trying to get my two teenagers, to listen to my podcast, and they hate. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's great," as they put in their headphones.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good. I gotta go somewhere else all of a sudden.
I have to escape.
Yeah. I actually I was just kind of bored during break, and I asked ChatGPT if our podcast is any good.
Oh.
They can't listen, so it doesn't fucking know. But he says we're doing everything right.
Hell yeah, thank you.
The only thing it says is, I don't know why you don't have more listeners. And I was
Thanks, Chat.
Me neither.
It didn't tell you to like get a gun or anything.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's done that before.
I just kept asking it questions. It did eventually, but. And then Mark said on the Austin Powers episode, this was definitely one of the VHS tapes that stayed on loop for me in college. Really good pick, boys. What do y'all think about The Talented Mr. Ripley, L.A. Confidential, and School Ties? Two of those movies have Matt Damon in it.
Hell
Talented
yeah.
Mr. Ripley.
That Talented Mr. Ripley is the only one of those I've seen.
Me too.
And I loved it.
Oh, that movie is so good. That's definitely, it's actually been on the list, and I've had it like in my text messages to do. It's just, I think it's a little over 2 hours. That's why I haven't picked it, but we might have to do it soon because, we should have done it whenever the TV series came out that has the hot priest from Fleabag. That's the only way I know his name is that he was known as the hot priest.
Fun fact, I lost my VHS copy of Talented Mr. Ripley in a pool game.
Really?
On a bet.
Damn. Should have picked a movie you didn't like. But yeah, Mark will definitely do Talented Mr. Ripley soon. I'll have to see if it's on anything so we don't have to rent it, because I feel like I've been asking you to rent movies constantly.
Isn't there a Matt Damon subscription service that we can
I mean, there should be. Maybe that's what Howdy is. L.A. Confidential, I really do want to watch. That's Russell Crowe's in that, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a noir movie.
Nice.
School Ties, I hear that's a bad boy Matt Damon.
So L.A. Confidential, I think that takes place back in the 50s, right?
Yeah, it's a
with an actress that gets murdered.
Yeah, devil in a blue dress, but Russell Crowe.
Yeah, maybe I have seen it and I just don't remember it.
Yeah, I think they even made a video game about it. Like it came
L.A.
out with
Noir. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
It's called L.A. Noir.
Okay, never mind.
It's a super famous video game.
I don't think that has anything to do with L.A. Confidential.
Wait.
No, L.A. Noir.
Yeah, it is called L.A. Noir.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting two things.
That's
unless it's kind of based on it. I don't know. I'm not
sure. Is
that
in the 30s?
Never played it.
I mean, no, the game is in the 30s.
Yeah. I know.
20s, 30s, but I don't know about the movie. I seem to remember the movie being a little bit later, maybe the late 40s, 50s.
Oh, man, it has Kim Basinger, Guy Pearce, Kevin Spacey, James Cromwell, Danny DeVito, Trash Man himself.
Who pooped the bed?
Oh, man. Actually,
it was a wolf.
we may be doing it.
Why is there wolf hair?
It's Always Sunny, baby.
God damn, I love that show.
Hey, everybody out there, did you enjoy the fact that we read some comments on YouTube? By the way, Salisbury Mistake is definitely Jason.
It's me.
And if you enjoyed that, you can send us some comments or some fan mail. And let's say you have an idea of what the point of Shaun of the Dead is, which is something that we do at the end of the podcast. You can say it yourself by clicking the link in the description, leaving YouTube comments, or going to the bottom of the description and going to werecommendmailbag@gmail.com, where you can leave us some emails. Fucking do it.
Let's go.
Do it.
The comments really help the algorithm?
Yeah, algorithm. At least on, I don't know, it's tough on YouTube because I don't really have it where we're monetized. So YouTube doesn't care.
Do we need to make an LLC?
No, because we make no money from this. So we would just be essentially wasting our own money.
Oh, no, but then we could just report our losses as tax
Yeah.
exemptions.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, let's go.
I mean, then I guess I could put all this like money that I spend on like the editing and all
Yes.
that, which I'm actually about to get rid of some of, or just go down to a lower tier. Nobody cares. So think about what the point of the movie is. All right, Shaun of the Dead. I can't believe this is a 2004 movie. It feels like it was made yesterday. With how other
little
than
we
the-
know about the British.
Other than cell phones, it feels like it's just made the other day.
That's true.
So, movie starts with Shaun and his girlfriend Liz at the bar. She's tired of sharing him with Ed all the time. Sorry, Ed. Oh, it's okay. And they can't spend time together just themselves. Shaun doesn't like her friends, David and Di. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, they suck.
I just love that everybody's right there and it does like the very comical pan. So good. So Liz wants to do more than just go out to the local pub, the Winchester. Liz hasn't even met his mom. He promises he will make reservations at a nice restaurant for just the two of them. Shaun.
Yeah, Barbara is the most pleasant person I could ever think of.
Like, who wouldn't? Barbara just seems so lovely that I'd be like, actually, we can't go on a date till you meet my mom.
Yeah.
She's like, you have to realize how great my mom is.
She got bit. She's like, it's been a funny day.
It's been a funny day, isn't it? Oh, God. Because she's so pleasant and great, it makes the ending so much more
sad.
heartbreaking. And why I want David to fucking die. Which he does, which is great. So we get clips of people doing their everyday things like zombies.
Walking like zombies.
Guy with carts, grocery checkout, walking in the street, kid kicking soccer ball. But I love that like everybody's kind of doing stuff with the music, which is something that Edgar Wright is so good at, as we've seen, like in Scott Pilgrim. And then even if you watch, you need to watch Baby Driver because it's so good. Like there'll be like whatever's happening in the song, you kind of see in the streets.
Oh, cool.
So, and like even the windshield wipers go with the beat and everything. It's so fucking fantastic. He's just, I don't know. Like Edgar Wright's movies are just energy.
Did he have everyone wear earbuds to listen to music while they did the
I don't know.
Because they did in the Winchester scene when they're beating the old man. They wore earbuds to
with the pull
make sure they're on time.
And then like everybody's just kind of nodding their head at the end. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure they had to, or they're just playing it really loudly wherever.
I mean, I guess
at.
you could put like a metronome.
Yeah.
With the time of the song. And
yeah,
then
that's true.
They accidentally edit it in later.
Yeah, that's actually a really smart idea. So then we see a shadow of someone who might be a zombie, but it's just Shaun yawning. Shaun tries to play a game, but he immediately has to work. He sits down to play with Ed. It's like, don't you have to? It's like player 1 or player 2 has entered the game. Don't you have to work? Player 2 has exited the game. So good.
Ed needs to get a job.
I know. Ed, I'd be kicking Ed out. Even if he was my friend, I'd be like, this is enough. This place is a
unless
mess.
he like saved your life from like in the past.
Yeah.
And you owed everything.
But I mean, there's
still a line.
There's a lot to say about, just kind of needing somebody around.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
Just someone that just brings you joy.
He's got his lovable flatmate there with him.
Yeah. Pete. Speaking of, we meet Pete, who doesn't like Ed. He wants him out. Oh, by the way, this is the guy that voiced Darth Maul in Star Wars. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He's great.
He's like, oh, I'm cut in half.
I am a prick. I don't remember what that's in a reference to.
Just feeling a little self-loathing there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's because never mind. And like, Shaun wants to be like, man, you got to do more. And it's like, I'm sorry, Shaun. And it kind of, and then he's like, oh, it's okay. It's like, no, I'm sorry, Shaun. And then it's because Ed farted. Bet that won't come back later.
I'll stop doing it when you stop laughing.
Yeah. So as Shaun exits the house, Liz leaves a message about dinner that night. I hope Shaun doesn't forget. He forgot.
She should have called him earlier.
Shaun is off to work. We see the kid with the soccer ball, guy asking for change, guy washing car, guy running, a guy listening to a radio talking about a space probe randomly entering the atmosphere. He then goes into the shop, pays for, I'm assuming, a Cornetto or something, takes a bus where he sees someone faint, and like everybody in the bus already looks like zombies. At work, Shaun is disrespected by his very young employees that even take a phone call in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah.
The kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy that is in The Ritual.
Whoa.
The lead character in The Ritual.
He's also in Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah. Well, that kid? You mean like Jurassic World 2?
Jurassic World 2, yeah.
He's definitely not in Jurassic Lost World.
He's
on the Spielberg.
He's like
ones.
the bad guy in one of the Jurassic Parks.
And boy, did that guy have a glow up.
Yeah. He's such an ass.
Yeah. So they take a phone call in the middle of the meeting. When the kid's like, I know you don't want to be here forever. I got things I want to do. And the kid, when? Because he's like 29, you know? Some of
His
this
life's over.
Some of this stuff in the movie really hits, though. Like in terms of being like, am I a little too much like Shaun in my own life?
Yeah, but I think it's a really great example of what they do in movies where you have someone who just never kind of took off.
Yeah.
And then when something extreme happens, they kind of become the head honcho.
Yeah. And it's like, it's a classic coming of age in your middle age.
Yeah.
Yes, when you are middle age.
That's not middle aged. Unless the life expectancy has dropped considerably.
It just depends on your family genetics. And then we get the classic, you got red on you, because his pen breaks. So while showing some TVs, we see a lot of breaking news on the telly. Then Shaun's stepdad, Philip, pays him a visit, reminding him of his bi-monthly visit to his mom. They don't really seem to like each other that much. As Philip leaves, we see a bunch of army trucks also driving by. Philip also says, you got red on you. And then Liz calls him asking if he got her message earlier. What I like is that I think the kid's name is Noel or something like that. It comes up to him after Philip leaves. Like, I thought we weren't allowed to talk on our personal have personal conversations during the work day.
He had a phone call during a meeting.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because he's like mad. It's like, oh, so I can't do that, but you can talk to whoever you want. And then immediately Liz calls and he's like, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, that was Liz from corporate. Just good bits all around. So Shaun stops to get flowers and we see someone running, a homeless man eating a pigeon.
Normal stuff.
And then, of course, the bus drives by and the guy's gone. So on the way back in the bus, everybody is coughing and sick. Traffic is terrible.
Oh, that's horrible.
Shaun runs into his neighbor, Yvonne, while a man is being put in an ambulance. Shaun then remembers he didn't make an appointment. He's unable to make an appointment, and they go to the Winchester. So, yeah, she calls, and he's like, ooh, so there's been an issue with the table. Yeah, we're going to have to do something else. It's like, you didn't make the appointment, did you? No, I did not. It's like, well, where are we going to eat? The Winchester? Slam.
Good idea.
Yeah, and then she runs. So a little earlier, he got some flowers. That's where he saw like the pigeon being eaten, and those are for his mom. But so he runs. He runs to Liz's house with the flowers. Her friends won't let him up, so he climbs up the building. Tries.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to make it this time. Liz is pissed. Liz breaks up with him. David makes a comment. Shaun's like, get fucked, Four Eyes. It's like, you should date her if you love her so much.
He wants to, I think.
And then David's like, oh, what are you talking about with his girlfriend?
He really wants to.
Right next to him. I kind of sped through that. Also, I absolutely love the actress that plays Liz in this. I think she's great in this movie.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
It's like, you need to be in more stuff, lady. Actually, let me make sure I get her name, because Lucy Davis. No, that's Diane.
Maybe we're related.
Oh, Kate Ashfield.
Oh.
Yeah. So after the breakup, Shaun drowns his sorrows at the Winchester with his housemates and best friend Ed. Ed encourages Shaun to look at life beyond Liz. They talk about the locals at the bar. The owner, you got like this guy in like some cowboy boots, and they're like, man, he's always surrounded by girls. And then there's like an older woman behind him. It's like, yeah, she used to be a porn star. And then he talks about the owner of the pub, which is potentially in the mob, and he thinks like the gun above the bar is real. And they're like, no, it's not. He wasn't in the mob. It's just called the Winchester. So of course he has a Winchester up there.
Gotta have it.
So they leave happier than when they came in. A couple who was previously making out are now eating each other.
Yes.
And then they're singing a
Been
song,
there.
and then while singing the song, they think that a zombie is singing with them. It's like, oh, such a good bit. They go home and party even more. Peter gets pissed because it's 4 in the fucking morning, and then he also has been bit.
Oh yeah, but a little more rest will help.
Yeah. Peter says that if Ed wants to live like an animal, then he can live in the shed. Huh? Foreshadow. Peter says Shaun only keeps Ed around because he is more of a loser than himself.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true.
Getting some harsh realities here. Harsh realities. I mean, it's true. Ed's got to get his life together. I mean, it is kind of one of those things where Ed is kind of holding Shaun back. He's
I feel like this is a classic thing for Simon Pegg. He does like maybe a running theme for his movies.
Yeah, it's kind of like Paul.
Yeah.
Did you like Paul? The Alien movie?
The Alien one?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Or Seth Rogen's an alien.
I hated Seth Rogen's accent. Or I hated that he's the one that voiced the alien. It just didn't fit.
Well, I think you're wrong. Leave a message if you think Seth Rogen as an alien was great. I just love his laugh. I mean, it gets me every time.
Yeah, he's got a good laugh. That's for sure. No, there's another movie with Simon Pegg where he's his girlfriend is running a marathon and he wants to run a marathon. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But like it's basically the same theme.
Yeah.
All over
he's
again, except without Nick Frost.
I mean, he kind of really is typecast, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love anything with aliens, so I love Paul.
I actually haven't seen it. I've only seen clips.
I remember watching it and being like, whoa, this movie was so funny. And then I realized I'm the only one with that opinion. So next day, waking up in the kitchen, he goes in the shop to
That's
get
a good night.
Ed or Cornetto.
You wake up in the kitchen, like you wake up on the stove, and you're like, yes.
And I love it because like it's like after him and Ed are done partying, he walks to the kitchen. And he's like, remember to see your mom and get your life together, and then falls asleep right in front of it and wakes up and sees what he wrote. It's like such a good bit. But he's gonna go to the shop. He's gonna get Ed or Cornetto. This time the streets are barren and destroyed. The only people around are zombos. He doesn't notice bloody handprints in the shop. When leaving, there are zombies following him, but he doesn't notice. He doesn't even notice dead people.
Yeah, like just in the driveway and in the street.
Yeah. And then he goes and sits down, and this is where we get the TV bit where it's like, there are it's like clicks off, zombies in the streets, clicks again. They're eating people's clicks, heads right off. It's just like always something different. Man, it's just so creative and just so fun.
It really is.
And
it really is.
It's how you know it's one of the fun things of seeing something and then you're immediately like, everybody that was involved with this knows what they're doing and are really talented and really funny and they're gonna have a great career. And turns out they did.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like the idea of being so jaded, you don't realize what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, and
right in front of your
also
face.
just being so complacent and like just a boring time of your life that like nothing seems like it matters. So it's like, why would you even watch any of this? So it's like, let's put on something I like and not pay attention to what's happening outside of me. Because, you know, a lot of times it does feel like everything globally that happens around you doesn't matter because it's like, what can I do, right?
Yeah. It sucks.
We're living in it right now. So Ed notices a girl is in their garden. Takes them a minute, but they realize she's actually a zombie after Shaun pushed the girl on a pole and she gets right back up. And I love that. It starts attacking. Ed takes pictures of it. Just, stop taking pictures.
Yeah, I love that. Like they have the see-through hole in her abdomen.
Yeah, so good. Because as she gets up, you just see them two looking at it through her. Always a good bit.
That was like one of the only parts where they used CGI.
Yeah.
Everything else, or mostly everything else, was practical effects.
Yeah, as far as I can know. Like, I don't remember anything that wouldn't be. Fire looked good, so it must have not been CGI because that's the hardest thing to CGI, I feel like.
I guess.
So then another guy walks into the yard. They go inside. They try to dial 911, but no luck. And then I love it. It's like after he dials 911, it's like, are they still out there? Ed just casually walks, opens the door, sees them both there, just closes the curtain again, turns around. Yep. Always funny. One of my favorite parts of the entire movie. It's that dry, just fucking humor. Oh, love it. So they watch the news and a zombie walks into the house because they never closed the fucking front door, which Peter always warned them about. They kill it by hitting it in the head
with an ashtray.
Yeah. They see on the news that they have to remove the head or destroy the brain. They go outside and start throwing things at the zombies outside to no avail. They then start throwing records at them. It's like, oh, don't throw that.
Only some of them.
It's my favorite. It's like, Purple Rain? No. Batman soundtrack? Go ahead. They're both made by Prince. And then they're like, oh man, the shed's locked. And then they eventually just break into the shed. They get a shovel and a cricket bat, and it works really well.
Hell yeah.
Then they eat some ice cream. You have red on you. I love it. Something that the theme of this movie and our next movie is bashing people in the head with blunt objects.
Yeah, but
didn't realize how much I love seeing that on
film.
Oh
gosh, I love it.
Especially in our next movie. Oh, it makes me want to just like run through a wall. It's so fun.
But like that line where he's on the news where it says you got to hit him in the head. That was a line from Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And they do that a couple of times.
I think it was Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead, yeah. Night of the Living Dead, you don't really get a lot of TV or radio.
Well, it was black and white.
Oh, well, yeah, then it probably was Night of the Living Dead. Probably just don't remember as much. I've only seen that like twice.
Yeah.
It's really good, but, I just love Dawn.
There's another really famous line from the movie later. We'll get to it.
I'm coming to get you, Barbara.
Yes.
I wonder why the mother's name is Barbara. Apparently, when Edgar Wright showed the film to George A. Romero, there is a line where he says, they're coming to get you. We're coming to get you, Barbara. And I guess Edgar Wright looked at George Romero and being like, but he never noticed it. It was like a week later whenever he was talking to him on the phone. It's like, yeah, that was a line for Night of the Living Dead. And he's like, oh, okay.
Just completely checked out as well.
Well, he absolutely loved the film, though, which is why he was in Land of the Dead. So they then remember Peter has been bit, but he doesn't seem to be home, thank God.
They're still really disappointed in him.
Yeah. So they form a plan to rescue Shaun's mother, Barbara, who had called and informed Shaun that while she is not bitten, but Philip has been. Oh, good. I love that. Because it's like, we've been bitten. Huh? Philip has. Shaun. Oh, good. And then it's like, what happened? Talking to Ed, it's like, Philip, she's been bitten? It's like, no, Philip. Oh, good. It's like, they both love Barbara so much and not Philip at all. And Liz, so they're going to get Shaun's mother, Barbara, and then Liz wait out the crisis in the Winchester. Shaun wanted to wait it out at Liz, but Ed wanted to be somewhere familiar where he is allowed to smoke. He's like, yeah, boy.
And there's beer on tap?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, right. Best place to wait out a zombie apocalypse.
When Shaun goes to pee, he finds Pete is in the shower, turned into a zombie. Already. Shaun lets him know he's going to be borrowing his car. It's like, we're going to go out. We're going to borrow your car. God, I love Pete. Love him. So they escape in Pete's car where they see chaos in the streets. They hit someone with their car and stop to make sure it was just a zombie. They're just like, oh, thank God. Such a good bit. It's like, come on, just go. He's not alive. Wakes up.
He's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So they go pick up Barbara and Philip, who doesn't know about the zombies yet. He tries to convince them to leave, but his mom says they won't leave till the doctors look at Philip's bite. Eventually, he gets them to leave, though. And it's like, love. You get a lot of backstory between the relationship between Philip and Shaun, where he's like, let's just go. We can leave him here. The doctor will come get him. She's like, I'm not leaving without Philip. And then he's like, I don't like him. He's always mean to me. He used to chase me with a stick. And then eventually it's like, he touched me. She turns and looks at him and is like, all right, that's not true. It's like, but we really need to go. But he's eventually able to get him to come with him.
Anything you can do to get her to get out of there.
So,
I would do the same thing.
and then they have to take Barbara's Jag because Ed purposely wrecked Peter's car. It's like, you were parked. And then, of course, as they're all kind of arguing about who's going to drive and getting in the car because, they just can't easily get in the car without it being a big deal. Out of nowhere, a bunch of zombies attack and bite Philip even more. And they escape with all of them in the car.
Oh, then you have that really sweet moment between.
Well, not quite yet. It's coming up, though.
Oh, okay.
So Shaun goes to get Liz. They don't answer the door quick enough, so he's able to climb up the building this time. Shaun tells them they have to get to a safe place, even though they are already safe. And David's absolutely right about the situation on how they should not left at all, and that Shaun only made the situation worse for them.
Shut up, David.
Yeah.
You Harry Potter motherfucker.
I'm just saying that he's the prick and an asshole, and I was super happy that he dies. But the entire time, I'm like, oh, he's kind of right.
He was right.
He's like right the entire time.
Block the stairs. They can't get you.
He also, we wouldn't have a good movie if it was.
Yeah. He's like, come on, David. We're trying to do a movie.
But they all agree to go, even though David's not wanting to. So they run out and bash some zombies. They all pile up in a car, and Barb, and Liz finally meet. I was like, I'm Barb. Liz, Barb, Liz. Like, oh, finally nice to meet you.
Gosh, so sweet.
I know. So Ed purposely starts running over zombies because he's living in a video game in his head. Philip confesses to Shaun that it's hard to be a father and that he was hard on him so that he would grow up strong since he lost his dad, thinking that it was just going to be hard on him and he would kind of be a little weak because, the trauma of losing.
Emotions.
Yeah, the trauma of losing.
Emotions. Right.
But, he went through it a very British and older man way, which is just make your life shitty so that you're strong.
Yeah,
right.
There you go.
For some reason, that's the only way. It's the only way that people, back in the day used to, like older people think, the only way to make someone strong is by fucking them up in their childhood.
These kids need trauma.
Yeah. Let's give them something to realize what caused them to be the way they are 20 years later.
Let's show them what pain really is.
It's like I'm pretty sure like all getting like spanked and yelled at really is the whole reason I'm very anti-confrontational.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
for sure.
Just really made me realize that later in life. And it's
I was like that too, Jesse, until I started spanking myself.
Oh.
That's my new self-help program.
What if to get me out of this, we spank each other?
Yes, I think it'll work.
Oh, behave. We're going to pause the episode just for a quick second for nothing that has anything to do with what we just talked about.
And we're back.
Yeah. We are standing up because it hurts to sit. All right. That was a good bit. But yeah, and wow, we really just ruined this emotional moment between Philip and Shaun. But Philip just wanted Shaun to look up to him. And of course, as always, it usually, if you're just a little rough with a kid, it kind of makes them not look up to you and hate you. So, and then Philip passes, and then you just have Ed playing just loud music, and then he's like, can you turn the music off? It's like, why? He's like, turn the music off. Stop telling me everything's going to be fucking okay. And it's the very first time in the movie where you're like, whoa, Simon Pegg's got fucking range and chops here.
Yeah, he's got a set.
It immediately like made me just like sit back like, yes, sir. And he tells Barbara Philip's dead, but nah, he's a zombie. Because Barb's like, no, he's not. And he's like,
he's right there. Yeah. He just needs a doctor.
Yeah. So they all get out. There's child lock on the car, though, because Philip never turned the child lock off. And then Ed gets out, and he just sitting there staring at them in the back seat. And Liz is like, what are you doing? Get out. There's a very running joke that Ed is completely useless during a zombie apocalypse. And
yes, completely.
Yeah. Ooh, so
and remains useless even as a zombie.
Yeah, exactly. So now they get him all out of the car, and Philip is locked in there by himself. And Barbara's like, "We got to get him out. We got to get him out." It's like, "Mom," or it's like, "He's not my." Or they're like, "We got to get your father out." He's like, "No, he's not." It's like, no, he is your father. It's like, no, I'm not saying he's not my father. I'm just saying that's not Philip. He's nothing like he used to be. Turns off the loud music. It's like, well, there's something in there. Which is a great little setup for like the end of the movie with Ed. Yeah. God, but that's just going to come back and play a little later when everybody's kind of doing their thing. It's very Day of the Dead of the movie. So Yeah, they run into a smaller group led by Shaun's neighbor Yvonne, who is surprised to see Shaun is heading to the pub. She has a friend group that looks exactly like them.
Yes.
Like her boyfriend is Martin Freeman.
She was in Space too.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming the guy on the back
lot of these guys
is like the super pale guy who's bald. He's been in like Great British Break Off and all anything British. He ends up showing up. He's also in Community for a couple episodes.
He's off-putting.
I think he's also in Doctor Who.
I haven't seen any of those.
Yeah, me neither. I just know that they put that the actor in a Community episode where there's a show in Community within the show that's kind of like Dr. Space Time, and it's essentially making fun of Doctor Who. And they go to a convention, and then it's like I think a couple of the actors from Doctor Who are in that episode.
That's great.
As a good bit because Community is one of the greatest shows ever fucking made on the planet. So. It's also where I first learned about Donald Glover and became obsessed with him ever since. So,
not Danny Glover?
No, was obsessed with him for a while too. Between
the Lethal Weapons, man,
Lethal Weapons, so and the first Saw. So yeah, so to get to the pub, they have to jump fences.
I love that.
I love it, and they're like, because he's like, yeah, just across the street over there is where the pub is. All we got to do is just go straight over these fences. And he's like, that's like 20 fences. He's like, it's like, oh, is that going to be a problem for you? And he's acting all badass. And then goes to jump, he immediately falls and messes up. Good running bit throughout the Cornetto trilogy is that he does it in this one. He messes up in the Hot Fuzz, and then he gets it right at World's End.
Nice.
Hell yeah, baby.
He finally got it.
He finally got it. Yeah, but I love when he messes up because he was so cool for a second. He was so cocky about it.
I love that. Is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
People with confidence slip and fall or something.
So good.
It's the best.
Yeah. So Barbara gets, so the group gets split up from Barbara because Barbara walked next to the door and thinking, oh, is this where this and this person lives? And then Shaun goes back.
She's always thinking of other people.
Yeah, she's this.
And that's what killed her.
It's like, Barbara, you're in a fucking zombie apocalypse. Please grasp the situation. You've seen zombies by now.
You cannot presume that anyone lives anywhere anymore.
Everybody's zombo. And then Shaun goes to her. He finds her on the ground, but she seems fine. Then he is attacked by a zombie, and Liz saves him. Neither Ed nor David helped him at all. They're just sitting there. But I love it.
I know. Step in any time, boys.
Yeah. I love it because they're just hitting them with essentially playground equipment. Got plastic chairs. And then finally they give him a pole with a tennis ball on it. And then he hits him with a tennis ball first. And he's like, no, stab him. Then stabs him against a tree. Great.
Do they do this bit again? Because like they did it before with the records and stuff and the household objects.
It's essentially, I think, the pool. The pool.
Oh,
sticks.
yeah.
That's essentially probably the next one.
I guess so. Yeah. With the music.
Yeah. So Shaun checks to see if the route is clear, and one of my other favorite bits, the ladder bit, where he goes and he's like, all right, let me check. He walks up a tiny little ladder slide, and then he looks up. Okay, there's so many zombies. It's just, he has some faith, and then he comes down, he's like, we're fucked. And it always works because there's a ton of zombies outside the pub. So they decide that they're going to act like zombies to trick them. Luckily, Diane is an actress and helps them act. I love it. They're going through it, and it's like, all right, everybody give you your best zombie one. Liz does pretty good. She goes to Barbara, and she's like, Barbara, great job. She's like, what? I wasn't paying attention. And then David does a terrible one because he doesn't believe in anything. Ed's is pretty bad. And then Shaun's is pretty good, though.
And this is the scene from all the people from Spaced. The extras from Space.
Yeah.
They did this scene for $1.
So good. Man, I just love when people come together for a good cause.
I know, just for art.
Yeah. So they are off and doing a pretty good job until they get to the doors of the Winchester and it's locked. And they're kind of like, oh, shit, what's going on? And then
fucking David.
He what? And then all the zombies are kind of starting to notice that they're not really acting like zombies that much. And then of course fucking Ed's phone starts ringing. Then he just sits down and starts texting. And then Shaun goes, off on Ed. It's like, you're just holding me back.
Gives him
You're
the
lazy.
business.
You're worthless. And then Liz is like, Shaun. And then pan over. Every zombie's just staring at him. So yeah, David, so David's like, we got to get in there. And then Shaun's like, well, we can go around back. And then fucking David just throws a trash can through the window, causing huge noise. And then Shaun has to be like, I'm going to give him the slip. So he goes around,
runs
and
right
then
through
disappears. And we have no idea if he's alive. But the rest of the group make it into the pub. And so, yeah, David starts flipping his shit, rightly so, because they're in a bar with a bunch of windows and not a lot of protection there. About being stuck in the pub with no other plan, he starts dissing Shaun and his plans, and Liz shuts him up, telling him we have to make the best of the situation. And then Shaun shows up like a fucking
boss,
badass. And then I love it because like he comes up and then like Ed's like giving him a drink and he's like, hey, here you go. And David's like, well, why don't you it's like, yeah, you're here with your boyfriend. It's like, Ed's not my boyfriend. He's like, here you go, but thanks, babe.
Yes, that was really good.
It's not my boyfriend. Thanks, babe.
I know. Yeah, so perfect.
I explained that in a weird way.
No, that was a really funny part.
Yeah.
But I love how David was all of a sudden like, and you meet people like this. They'll be like, okay, I'm the leader now.
Yeah, it's like, I have to
And then everyone else is like rolling their eyes.
Like, you're the most negative person on the planet. You should not be the leader.
You can't do shit.
Yeah. Ugh, God, I know. I've known a few Davids, and it's just like, please stop.
I know.
Especially at work. Like, people like that. It's like, dude, let us fucking live our lives. Please stop being a wet blanket. So they just hang around in the pub drinking. They're all kind of having a good time. Shaun wants Ed to do his little like monkey routine that he did earlier, where he acts like a monkey. He's like,
the orangutan.
Yeah, the orangutan. Yeah, such a good fit. Nick Frost does look like a orangutan.
He does do a good orangutan.
He does a really good job. So they decided to turn the power on to the pub. Shaun sees a shit tons of zombies waiting outside of a door, and the owner's office the door handle shaking. Diane sees that all the TV channels aren't playing anything. Shaun tells Liz that the zombies followed him and they're all at the back door waiting for him. She says that they have to be extra quiet. Cue Ed screwing up. He starts playing a slot machine.
Oh no, he's playing the like pinball or something.
Yeah,
right?
pinball, slot machine, something like that. That's really loud.
When he comes, he's like, hey, can I get 5 quid?
Yeah. It's like,
and he just gives it to him.
Yeah, it's like, what? That is
what do you need money for?
But those machines are so loud.
So fucking
That's
loud.
something I remember. Like my dad had a friend that had like essentially, it wasn't like an actual. I think it was probably illegal. I don't know. It's like a thing. They had a bunch of slot machines, pinball machines, pool table, and it's just like at this guy's fucking backyard. I think I was related to him actually. So I think they were my cousins or something. I'm not sure, but. And I just remember going in there. I'm like, these machines are so loud. And I was a child, and I didn't know things were loud yet.
Yeah, no, I was a full-grown adult. Yeah. This guy takes me up to the whole top floor of he had a 2-story house.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody lived on the bottom floor.
Yeah,
because the top floor was filled with every inch of space that wasn't like that you couldn't walk through with those slot machines, arcade machines, mostly slot machines, like antique ones. And he's like, let me turn them on for you. He plugs them in. Holy fuck, dude. It was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I was like, get me out of here.
It's wild. And I don't really understand it because like now as an adult, I would not want to play something that loud. Yeah. Unless it was playing a dope ass song. But it's always like
no, it was like cling, 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 cling.
You know, like, honestly, pretty good. Nope.
See, Snake even hates it.
Snake doesn't even like it. Damn. Getting him riled up. All right. So, yeah, so he starts a loud ass slot machine and now zombies circle the building and the pub owner comes out. Then Queen. What's the song?
Don't stop me now, because I'm having such a good time. This movie is like credited with bringing this song back.
Really?
Because this song wasn't very popular.
Was it not?
Until this movie came out.
That's insane. Like I never bought like any of the Queen albums, but I did have like their like massive greatest hits, and this was one of my favorite songs.
Hell yeah, man!
I love
Queen rules.
Queen. was one of my favorite bands growing up.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, Queen plays and they try to kill the owner to the beat of the song, and it rules.
The actor that played the guy getting beat,
yeah,
it was like 70. And he said he told everyone to beat him up.
Really? They didn't have
that was his idea.
I was just like, the way I was looking at it, I was like, hopefully he has, like, he looks like he doesn't have any padding on, but I really hope he does.
I mean, they weren't really hitting him. You can tell.
Yeah.
But like, and they were also all wearing earbuds so they could be on beat.
And like Diane and Barbara are just kind of like
they're having a great time.
Nodding their head back and forth. Yeah, it's so good. And then Diane has the idea to throw darts. And she hits one and Shaun's like, no, that's good. Keep doing that. And then hits him right in the side of the head. Oh.
Have you ever had a dart thrown into you?
No.
I've had one thrown into my hand.
Why?
Because I went up to grab the dart. We were drunk.
Oh.
And I was pulling my darts out before the next guy.
Classic dart.
And he threw it anyway. And went right in between the thumb and forefinger in that little space. Went right through it.
Man. That's so wild.
And I was like, bullseye, motherfucker.
Like, I'm so glad I'm drunk that I don't feel this yet.
Yeah. Oh, I was lucky.
Hell yeah. So Ed throws Shaun the gun and knocks him into the jukebox, killing the zombie and the song.
Yeah.
Then he accidentally fires the gun, and it turns out it works.
I love
He's
how
like, I
shocked
told
everyone
you.
was.
Yeah. So
even if he knew it wasn't going to fire.
And it's so wild. It's just like the difference between America and London. It's like, oh shit, they're not used to guns.
Yeah, they don't have it. Nobody has guns, I guess. Like, not many.
And it's funny because if this was an American movie and it was someone who got it, they'd be like, like professional gun shooters.
Yeah, you take it up, you take it off the wall, check it to make sure it's not loaded.
Yeah, and then like they'd hit every single zombie in a headshot if it was an American movie.
He gets one.
He got one. Everything else, there was one time when he starts shooting it, he hit like the same area twice. I'm like, move it to the left. Stop shooting to the right of all these guys. So they are getting ready to make their escape. Liz talks to Barbara where she reveals that she has been bitten. Damn. Literally the saddest.
It's been a funny
dog's
day.
turning into a zombie right now.
I know. We miss Barbara too.
Zombies start to enter and Shaun shoots a bunch. They block the windows again. Shaun then sees Barbara has been bitten. As she is dying, Barbara thanks Shaun for her flowers that she found in the trash and then somehow knew that it was hers. And then she passes.
Oh.
And it's really sad.
God damn.
And Shaun does, Simon Pegg does a great job. He's great. It's just wild how he can go from comedic to extremely sad immediately.
Yeah.
But in real life, that's
what a great way to ruin your favorite pub, you know? You're like, oh, you want to go there? No, I'll just kind of shot my mom.
And to ruin it. Don't worry, I don't think this pub will be around much longer. So David immediately points the gun at her, ready to shoot her. He's right, but he could be less of a twat.
Yeah, he's a twat.
Yeah. It's like, dude, could you just be like, hey, Liz, Diane.
Hey, look around.
How do we? I'd just be like, let Shaun have a moment with his mother. Can you guys come here? We are gonna have to shoot her in the head, right? Like, how do we make Shaun want to do this?
Walk behind her so she can't see you.
Yeah,
and then hold it up to her head.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so like, he's got the gun pointing at Shaun, like breaks the bottle, puts it up to his neck. Ed does the exact same thing. And then Diane's like, this isn't fair. Ed gives her the bottle, and then he gets a corkscrew and puts it up to her. It's so good. Shaun realizes that it's just about the fact that David likes Liz. After a tense, and he's just like, it's like, no, I don't. And then even Diane's like, yes, you do. I know you do. It's like, I've known forever, and I've just kind of lived with it. And it's like, Diane, come on. Find a better
than that, yeah.
boyfriend, dude. After the tense situation, Liz calms everybody down, and then Barbara rises up as a zombie. Shaun then has to shoot his mom in the head. It's rough. David says that they did the right thing, and then Shaun punches the shit out of him. And then David points the gun at Shaun, and he's like embarrassed, and he's like, all right, I'm leaving.
Good.
No one's going to like me after this ever again, so I'm out of here. He then gets grabbed out of the window by a bunch of zombies, classic, right before he apologizes to Shaun. He is ripped open.
That was a great
scene. Sick. I love it because like the outside lights just seem to almost get brighter just to like make the scene like just so clear as day. Them opening them up
to see it
and ripping everything out, and it's like Yes.
I saw how they did the practical
Yes.
effects for this scene. It was really interesting.
I assumed it's just his head and a fake body.
Head and arms.
Head and arms. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense because his arms are
and
moving a
they
lot.
they couldn't hire anyone, so they used all of the special effects crew that
Oh,
as the zombies.
Oh, so that makes sense because they'll know how to rip it. They know like
exactly
the best
what
way
to
to go
do,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's really smart. Oh, and it's sick, and it goes on a little bit longer than you think it's gonna go,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
I love
It's like,
that. Some things you can just drag on, and it's so good.
And something I also love about it is because like there's not a lot of color correcting in this, and like it's so nicely lit that the blood and guts all look red and good. Unlike if you go to The Walking Dead where everything looks CGI blood and super dark.
Well, yeah, they're already dead. Are you talking about the
Like,
live people?
Yeah,
too?
like when they rip the live people open.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't
I don't
happen
know. I
as
don't
much
really
as
notice.
you'd want a zombie show to do, but
Well,
it just made me think. I was like, man, now when you see most zombie movies and they rip them open, it's just like, well, this looks like garbage, and this looked amazing.
There is a lot more oxygen in England, I think.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And that's why their blood is red.
Is that why it always
Redder.
rains? So wild how it's always overcast over there. Yeah. So, and then Diane kind of gets a little crazy, I guess, and he says, "I'm coming after you, David." Apparently, they wrote something, a little like prologue. Is that epilogue? Where it is Diane, and
epilogue.
apparently she does escape, and she makes it. She apparently
it was a comic book.
That's what it is. Yeah. She gets in a tree. She waits there for a couple days because she has no idea that people have come.
Smart.
And then she just goes and I think she like she eats somebody or something like that.
I don't know. I just know that she waited it out.
And then she just like goes and lives with her cousin or whatever. But they stay in touch with Liz and they write cards to each other.
Like, who delivers the mail?
I don't know. Probably a zombie.
Perfect job.
So now all the zombies come inside. Liz and Shaun try to fight them off. Ed makes a Molotov cocktail, but gets bit by Peter.
No,
it's like, Peter.
Damn it, Peter.
Shaun shoots Peter. Liz, Shaun, and Ed get into the bar area and light the bar on fire. They find a way to the cellar where they can escape to the street. But when they get down there, they see that they aren't able to open the doors to the street. They are stuck, and Liz and Shaun talk about shooting each other. This is a fucking fantastic scene.
Hell yeah.
By the way, just pure acting wise. Liz wants Shaun to shoot her, but he says he doesn't think he can shoot more people that he loves. It's like, I've already shot my stepdad, my mom, my flatmate. It's like, I really don't think I can do my girlfriend. She's like, so you're saying we're getting back together? It's like, we're about to die. No reason to die single, right? It's true.
Yeah, let's bone. Die.
Yeah.
Why not?
And then they decide to have a smoke together. And something that Liz wanted Shaun to do was quit smoking.
Yeah.
And so he like threw his cigarettes earlier in the movie into a trash bin. She picked them up anyways. She's like, well, they're in my flat.
Well, I'm going to smoke.
Yeah. Then they see a remote to a lift that will lead to the street. He tries to get Ed to go with him, but he refuses. He says he will slow him down. They have an emotional goodbye until Ed farts.
Oh, no.
He's like, oh, why do you keep doing that? I'll keep doing it if you stop laughing.
Oh,
and then it's really, really sad. And they kiss him on the forehead, or they kind of like nod foreheads. And
like kitty cats.
so then, and he leaves them the gun. And then Shaun and Liz go up the street surrounded by zombies, and they die.
Yep.
Just kidding. Until Deus Ex Machina, the military all show up and just
there's just like more military
mows them down. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then to save the day, Yvonne is even with the army.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, we're all should have just followed her.
Yeah.
Not really. I think David and them Ed would have gotten them killed too.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, for sure.
It's better that they stayed away from the good group.
Exactly. And then we cut to 6 months after the outbreak. Civilization has returned to normal.
Love how they repurposed.
Exactly. It's so funny. They're all like chained up and doing carts. I mean, they're doing everything just about as good as they did when they were alive.
Yeah, it's like free.
They move the same speed.
What do you call labor that's free? I guess.
Dude, really? What do you think? I guess to put it in terms that aren't problematic,
internships. Yeah.
A way to force post-college kids to, work for free and make no money and then never make it in life. Yeah, it's a fun thing that we decided is a cool thing for people to do. 6 months after the outbreak, civilization has returned to normal and surviving zombies are used as cheap labor and entertainment. Because there's they show the channel, the guy pushing a cart. There's also a game show where it's people are on the zombies are on the slides and they have meat at the end and the zombies are trying to run to get it.
Yeah.
So good. And then there's one, it's almost I guess it's a daytime English talk show where it's just he's my husband and I still love him and I always will. And then we have some interviews with the newscasters, and apparently those newscasters are real newscasters in England, and they filmed stuff for this movie.
That's cool.
And Liz has moved in with Shaun while Shaun keeps the zombie Ed tethered in his shed where they play video games together.
Yeah, man.
Like the animal Ed is.
That rules.
End. Love it because he's playing the game. Ed just running. It's oh, stop it. Pick up your controller. Player 2 has entered the game. And that's Shaun of the Dead, baby.
He couldn't be any good at video games anymore, though, right?
He probably never was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He probably was.
I'm sure he'll get better.
Probably spent a lot of time doing that.
It's just the idea, right? To have your best bud right next to you.
I know. It's always great. Forever.
You don't have to feed him or anything. Or do you have to feed him?
I don't know. Could he lose weight?
It's probably just throwing steaks at him every day.
Do they have really high metabolism, and that's why they need to constantly eat?
I don't know.
If that's true.
Well, my favorite version is that brains make zombies feel better.
Yeah.
Like in Return of the Living Dead, the greatest zombie movie ever made.
Makes them feel really good.
Next to Dawn of the Dead. So, Jason, what do you think the point of the movie is?
Yeah. I think the point of the movie is that you gotta have friends. Or no, I think
indeed, Jason.
Maybe just find. It takes a while to find what you're good at.
Yeah,
I guess.
I put fuck bitches, kill zombies. I don't know. Yeah. Just kidding. Yeah. Just thought of that this second.
Make money.
I think the point of the film is kind of a satirizing the monotony of modern life.
Oh yeah, that's much
and
better.
It's about sleepwalking through your 20s.
Oh man,
kind of because they're all in their 20s and it's all about Shaun he's essentially a zombie until after the zombies come out, and then he finally takes initiative, and it's a coming of age story essentially.
That's really interesting.
But yeah, that's what I would assume because all the playing the video games, the just texting, and just the monotony of modern life now, which now it's even worse.
I would welcome it.
Yeah, because somebody out there is just mindlessly driving to their job, listening to us, and just being like, Jesus. Hit me over the head with a cricket bat.
Is today the day?
Throw a dart in my temple.
I built my car into a bulldozer. Yeah. It's fully armored and ready to go.
Cool. So we're going to hit up our next category. The good, the bad, the ugly, the fine. It's where we discuss the good of the film, something we liked, the bad, something we didn't like, the ugly, something that didn't age well, the fine, something that did age well. For me, the good, just the filmmaking in general, and plus Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Edgar Wright are just a dynamite trio.
Yeah, they kick ass.
Yeah.
I think what I thought was good is what I think about when I think about British comedy, it's always the big kind of events kind of that happen in life. They happen to everybody and they don't really matter. It's just the small moments that matter.
Yeah.
And I think they're really something that they really do well on with this, and I guess maybe all of Simon
even
Pegg's
with
movies.
all the the little small jokes,
yeah,
Ed handing him something, is him saying thanks, babe, or just walking to the window and walking back saying, yeah, they're still out there. It's all that shit. It's so small, but something I feel
it's so
the
charming.
Brits do better than anybody else, especially watching all these things like The Trip, Taskmaster, and just all these little British things that I've been watching, and I'm they just crush it. They're so good at the minute jokes.
Man.
I don't know. Everybody's funny all over the world, but it's just
that is true.
Pinpointing British
I feel
people
they're
today.
funnier in the way that they take those small moments and take it a step further.
Yeah.
Like they take regular like everyday language and they change it, like they shorten it.
Yeah.
To like
In it.
yeah, or like you're acting completely Barney right now.
Barney.
Like, and everybody knows what that fucking mean. And like, I don't know what that fucking mean. But like,
I know the amount of times they say twat in this movie, I'm like, man, we don't use twat enough.
I wish we could use twat.
It's like sometimes, like when they said it, I was like, I don't even think I fully remember what twat is.
we are married.
Yeah. I don't even know what you mean by that. For the bad,
well, when a man really likes a girl.
For the bad, I really don't have anything. I think it's kind of a perfect movie.
No, yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah,
I loved it so much.
There is something I do have for the ugly though. It's Ed says the N-word.
For real?
Yeah, he says it like whenever he tells him to get in the car.
Oh man, I just completely.
Yeah, it's like when Liz and all them come up.
That's the charm of the British.
Every single time I watch it, that happens. I'm like, damn, forgot about that. It's like, yikes.
Well, you know, we live in two very different societies. So, and I think that's part of the British charm is that you can be just a piece of shit, but then you say something funny and witty, and it like completely forgotten, like right away.
What I've learned is you are smitten with British accents.
I am. Even like near British, like South American.
Yeah.
Or not South American, South African accents. They're British.
Yeah.
Because British kind of did their thing over the whole like Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah. I love like Scottish and Irish accents.
Oh, they're so I just love an accent. I think.
Watching a Taskmaster, it's like it's just fun to hear like the British or the Scottish come out, or the Irish and Scottish coming out like when they're talking, because they'll sound kind of. You can tell that they're one of those, and then all of a sudden they'll just hit something, and I'm like, "Whoa, that was hella Scottish or Irish," and it's like, "Hell yeah, I love it."
Dude, it's like from Good Will Hunting when he meets that girl.
Yeah,
like
any Boston or the Irish Boston comes out.
Yeah. Like she's got that Irish accent.
Yeah,
like really.
Oh
Irish.
yeah. How do you like them apples? So for is it? I don't think it's possible for me to hear Good Will Hunting and me not to just, even if I'm by myself, say, "How do you like them apples?"
That's a good scene.
It's just always good.
It's a great scene.
I just love saying it. It's funny that like I actually never knew where that came from for like a lot of my life, and then would say it, but had no idea it was from Good Will Hunting. And then I was like,
to be fair, that saying was around before the movie.
Yeah.
So
I also think that movie kind of has a terrible title, but that's fine. So the fine.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So for the fine, just the Cornetto trilogy. I think it's 3 fantastic films. Hot Fuzz is probably my favorite out of them.
Oh, it's so good.
But I don't know. After rewatching Shaun of the Dead, I'm like, maybe not.
I know Shaun of the Dead has always been my favorite.
Yeah.
Although I haven't seen At World's End, so we'll see.
Yeah. God, you're gonna love it.
But I love pretty much everything that Simon Pegg is in.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So, should we hit up our next category, double feature?
Sure.
So, this is where we recommend a movie to go alongside this movie. Jason, what is your
I guess I'm going to choose At World's End because I haven't seen it.
Okay.
And I would recommend other people seeing it. And Hot Fuzz. Do the whole damn trilogy.
Boy, recommend movies never seen
Space.
before.
Just watch everything Simon Pegg has ever done.
Yeah, Simon Pegg, Edgar Wright. Just watch all their movies. Well, so I chose a movie that I watched when I was in high school and went through a phase where I watched anything that had of the dead in it.
Always.
And one of them was just a random movie I rented from Hastings. I have not watched since high school, so sorry if it sucks. But I really enjoyed a movie called Dance of the Dead.
Nice.
And it's on the night of the high school prom, the dead rise to eat the living, and the only people who can stop them are the losers who couldn't get dates to the dance.
That sucks for them.
Yeah. I am seeing that it has average reviews. The zombies look great though. Honestly, it does look like it might not be good.
So did they know that zombies are here before they go to the prom and they just decided to go anyway?
It kind of happens in the process. I would say
because of the hormones.
Yeah. It's probably an allegory for puberty.
I'm just really hairy and
Yeah.
Really difficult zombies.
It's not too much of a difference between teenagers and zombies.
No.
So that is the point of Shaun of the Dead. That is our conclusion of Shaun of the Dead. Make sure to join us next week for a movie that Jason had never watched until now. And you get to learn whether he liked it or not. And we are doing the radio silence film Ready or Not, baby. Baby's not in the title. It's called Ready or Not.
No, it is. It is, actually.
It's a great little, The Greatest Game movie.
6 Ys.
The Greatest Game, right? Is that
where they hunt a human?
Yeah. Is that The Greatest Game? Is that what it's called? Whatever.
John Leguizamo?
Well, the book. It's like a book originally. But yeah. So join us next week for Ready or Not. It is just such a fucking dope ass movie, baby. It's got everything I love in movies in it, and I love it, and I can't wait to talk about it, which we're gonna do in like 5 minutes. So, Jason, let's get to it. Join us next week for that. Hey guys, I know I already said this, but we'd love to hear from you. Our boy Mark talks to us, so you guys should talk to us too. We've proven to you that we talk back. But yeah, just leave us some fan mail. Just tell us what you thought of the movie, something we might have missed, something that you enjoyed about our conversation. You can leave it in the YouTube comments. We have a link in the description. If you're on our social, on the Spotify apps, Apple, all those things, you can click the link there. Can't do that on YouTube. And at the bottom, we have a Gmail. We recommend mailbag@gmail.com, where you can send us some emails. Mostly, I get people trying to make us promote stuff for them. But I'm like, I don't like any of this stuff.
Tit for tat.
Tit for
motherfuckers.
And also, it's always something like, hey, this guy has a book. You want to talk about it? And I'm like, I don't read.
They obviously don't know what we're doing here.
Well, I think it's, I always look it up, and I'm like, maybe, but I think they always also want us to do an interview, and we don't really have a way to do that yet. So I don't know how to do that. I need to look it up. So next time we get asked, we can do it. Anyways, subscribe, follow, review. Please review. It's the most important thing you could do today is review us. I would like to thank Joey Prosser for our intro and outro music. You can follow him on X at Mr. Joey Prosser. This has been the We Recommend Podcast, a movie podcast. I've been Jesse.
I've been Jason.
And Jason, you have red on you.
Uh-huh.
Bye.